Spoil mama on the go, lighting up the road, carrying hard and bubbly smile, lifting up the load. Sweet and helpful, got that cheer, every friend all year, witty spark and endless laughs, always bringing near. Every soulless soul, sailing wide, oceans calling true. Travel far, explore, travel far, discover more. Seas that sparkle blue, cruising waves, a breeze in hair, trail without a map. Mom and family side by side, take another lap. Oh, my land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love we'll always go. Oh, my land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free and never be the same. Family ties that never break, love that leads the way. In your arms we find the strength, rocking every day. Smiles that shine on rainy days, through the fog and mist. In your warmth, our hearts are held. Feel that gentle kiss. Oh, like the land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love we'll always go. Oh, like the land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free, never be the same. Mountains high and valleys low, through it all you stand. Anchor strong in stormy seas, steady as the land. Memory of every trip, laughter on the breeze. With you, life's an endless ride, always here to please.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Happy Friendship Day. I was going to invite friends to come up, but a lot of my friends are busy. They're cruising, they're at conventions, they got other life things, so. And I'm not home. I went traveling. Like I said, this week I will be in Michigan. I am taking care of Jasper and Oreo. He was just out here a minute ago. He's a black cat with some white on his chest. But Jasper, he's about 3 years old. He's 3 or 4 now. And he's still kind of confused because my cousin just came home, Sunday from Nunavut. And 3 days later, she turned around and took off again. And he's been watching out the window quite a bit of the time. Staring out the window, looking to see if they're coming back. Then they finally come down and lay beside me. We had a nap earlier. It was an early morning. My aunt said she was going to pick me up at 6 o'clock this morning, so I got up about 20 after 5. I had everything pretty much packed, and I just got myself dressed and ready. And she messaged me about 5:45. Her alarm didn't go off, so she was running behind. So it was 6:30, 6:45 before she picked me up. And then we came across the border. Didn't take any time to come across. And then they had to repack some things and shuffle some things around because they were taking my aunt's car to go to Tennessee. And 3 people's luggage plus a wedding gift plus dressy clothes and stuff like that. It just took some rearranging. I came. I had a small suitcase, my carry-on, a backpack, and another tote bag with my stuff. And then my cousin messaged me yesterday, bring your own pillow. So that was another bag. I'm pretty much settled in. Most of my computer stuff unpacked, so I got a bunch of editing to do, and Jasper and I are going to be doing some walks over to the nature trail and stuff, so we'll have some video of that, won't we? Maybe go to the dog park. Unfortunately, his little friend that looked just like him moved away. Yeah, Bauer moved away, but Bauer looked exactly like Oreo, only a chocolate brown. But for some reason, one of the last times they had played in the dog park, Bauer turned on Oreo's cat, turned on Jasper and bit him. So, but he's gone back up. I think Maureen's son is up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So for Friends Day, I thought I would do Friendship Day, I thought I would do some Friends trivia, but I will wait a couple minutes. I'm not sure who am I going to get in the chat here. And if we don't get too many, we'll just chat. I got a meeting on Saturday. So we got a board meeting for Helping Hands on Saturday, and hopefully get another recipient passed. I got to get some more information on that recipient. I got lots of information. I talked to that person, but I'll need to get a picture to put up so you guys can see what it looks like. Only a he. We got 3 ladies. Oh. Let's see. Oh, so let's see if I can get Oreo to look over in between there. Here's Oreo. He's been laying on the bed right up against my backpack, and he's come out to eat a couple times, and I go back in the bedroom. He's laying on the bed right beside my backpack. Not on it, just beside it. I guess Maureen was trying to pack. He had the suitcase on the bed. He kept climbing the suitcase and didn't want to move, but doesn't try to lay on my stuff. I do have to keep an eye on him because he tries to get up and lay on the Roku box up under the cable box up under the TV. They used to have a big one. He likes the heat of it. But they got down to a little one, but he tries to sleep on there and get the warmth off of there, and then turns out it stops working. So I got to keep an eye on him. But it's kind of pushed back, so hopefully he won't lay on it. Too bad they don't have like a little rack that they could put over it so he couldn't lay on it. Anyways, never know. Maybe I'll find something or solution. Well, it was like Friends trivia, but I've got we got Chris and Liz are on a cruise. And I know Roxy's at a convention. Oh, here's a close-up look. We give a close-up look at what you look like. There he is. I forgot to turn off the light over the stove after I made my taco bowl. He's staring at my computer. He's pretty quiet. He'll crawl around, look out the window, go lay down again. So I'll start some Friends trivia and we'll see if anybody's lurking answers the questions. And let's see, I gotta find share screen. And I gotta find presentation. Bring it up here. Friends trivia. Well, I tried to find some easier questions. The first ones I found were really hard. I had no clue what the answers were, so we'll try. And I will wait a couple minutes in between each one, see if anybody gets an answer. I know there's somebody out there lurking or playing me in the background, but we'll see. What was the name? Come on. What was the name of Ross's pet monkey? Was it Frank, Jasper, or Marcel? What was the name of Ross's pet monkey? Frank, Jasper, or Marcel? I was looking at I haven't got cable at home, and I was looking today on my cousin's TV. There was actually a channel that had Friends running in for hours after hours. I was tempted to watch it, but I put one episode on, and it's just like, that one really didn't interest me, so I changed the channel. What was the name of Ross's pet monkey? Frank, Jasper, or Marcel? And the correct answer is, if you're watching it on the replay, Marcel. Ross and Rachel's wedding dinner was held where in Vegas? Ross and Rachel's wedding dinner was held where in Vegas? Texas Roadhouse, Pizza Hut, or Denny's? Ross and Rachel's wedding dinner was held where in Vegas? Texas Roadhouse, Pizza Hut, or Denny's? I've eaten at all of these. We do have we don't have Texas Roadhouse in Canada, but we have Pizza Hut and Denny's. I ate at the Denny's in Michigan. I can't say I was impressed. I ate a Texas Roadhouse here too. It was pretty good. That was probably a year and a half ago at Christmas. I'm watching the kitty cat. You don't need to chase the cat. She's just going to look outside. You nosy animals. You both got to look outside at the same time? There those two. You can see them. Right in the window. The dog's standing over the cat. Sorry. The fruit fly just flew in my face. So, Ross and Rachel's wedding dinner was held where in Vegas? It was held at Pizza Hut. Unfortunately, our Pizza Hut here since pandemic doesn't have dining in. It's just takeout now, which is sad because it was fun to just go and, especially when they had lunch, they had like a buffet thing at one time. That was my favorite to do. The buffet would have a few different pizzas. It would have a pasta or two. It would have a salad, and then for dessert they had like a couple of dessert pizzas that were like apple or cherry or something. Not anymore. The next question. What was the color of Monica's apartment? What was the color of Monica's apartment? Yellow, green, or purple? Sorry, there's something on the TV. It was just some weird names. So which one of these wasn't a Texas town, and they all ended up being a Texas town. Weird. What was the color of Monica's apartment? Yellow, green, or purple? I have one friend whose favorite color is green. I have another person I know that their favorite color is purple. My mom used to have an office room in the house that was all yellow. Yeah, I repainted it blue. Color? What was color Monica's apartment? Any guesses? It was purple. I don't know, whole apartment? It's been so long since I watched Friends, I couldn't tell you. I do know somebody who loves Friends trivia, but they're not here. Ross's first wife, Carol, leaves him for who? Ross's first wife, Carol, leaves him for who? Maurice, Sam, or Susan? Ross's first wife, Carol, leaves him for who? I vaguely remember this one. You can watch it on hashtag replay. Tell me how much did you watch Friends? Or did you watch Friends? Ross's first wife leaves him for who? Maurice, Sam, or Susan? Last chance. He leaves him for Susan. Who is the youngest friend? Who is the youngest friend? Some look younger than others. I know how well you could see the picture in the background was like, some look younger than others. Who is the youngest friend? Should have had some music in the background. Although I find it distracting when people play music in the background when they're doing other stuff. I don't know. The ADHD keeps me from focusing on one thing or another. Who is the youngest friend? Monica. Joey looks really young to me. Joey looks young. I don't know. To me, she doesn't look like the youngest one. I was thinking Joey or Rachel, but Monica it is. How many seasons was Friends on the air? How many seasons was Friends on the air? I didn't stop watching it because I wanted to. I think I stopped watching it because we no longer had cable. It's got to be too expensive to have cable and phone and Wi-Fi. So I cut off the phone and the cable because I already had a cell phone. So I just kept the internet. So we watched stuff on internet. We watched stuff on. We had hundreds of DVDs. So the only reason I stopped watching Friends is because we no longer had cable. So how many seasons do you think Friends was on the air? So you watch the replay? Try to make a guess before I change it. How many seasons was Friends on the air? 7, 10, or 11? "10 years." Hard to believe. What was the name of the coffee shop that Friends went to? Coffee Culture, Dutch Bros, or Central Perk? What was the name of the coffee shop that Friends went to? Coffee Culture, Dutch Bros, or Central Perk? These are all real. Well, one of them is it could be a fictitious name. I don't know. I know 2 others are actual coffee shops. What was the name of the coffee shop that Friends went to? Central Perk. Coffee Culture is a chain, not a big chain, it's a local chain, I think, in Sarnia, and Dutch Bros, I know, is a coffee chain in the US, which I've never been to that one. Coffee Culture I went to the one location. The other location I never went to. What city is Friends set in? What are you doing, Oreo? New York, Chicago, or San Francisco? What city is Friends set in? New York, Chicago, or San Francisco? Don't jump on the dog. Jump on the back of the couch. Jump up on the back of the couch and jump down. Don't need to jump on the dog. I know you're tempted to. Come on. You don't need to get over there and knock the things down, too. My cousin has a bunch of those things that they're solar powered and they wave back and forth in the window. Not as many as there used to be, but it should drive me crazy because they all make you hear a little click, 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 back and forth. What city is Friends set in? Well, if you go from the name of the coffee shop, it might give you a hint. New York City. I don't know if I ever really paid attention to where it was set. Probably should have clued in from Central Perk. Who pees on Monica after she gets stung by a jellyfish? Who pees on Monica after she gets stung by a jellyfish? Was it Ross, Chandler, or Joey? I did not see that episode. It's a bunch of jellyfishes in the background. I heard it's ineffective anyways, but I don't know. The only information I kind of watch on the jellyfish, I watch a show was on TV, or I guess it could be still on TV, out of Australia called Bondi Rescue. And they get the, they call them blue bottles, but it's the Polynesian or something, man of war. There's not much you can do, and they say, those other tips are not useful, whether it be peeing on it or spraying it with vinegar or whatever. It's at a shower, and they spray some stuff on it. It's kind of a bit of a numbing spray, but I guess, tough it out for 30 or 40 minutes, and then it kind of goes away, unless you're really allergic to them, and then maybe some Benadryl or something. So who was it? It was Chandler. I was trying to find a picture of a Man of War. Which Sprouse twin brother played Ross's son Ben? So which of the two Sprouse twins played Ross's son Ben? Dylan or Cole? Guess he wasn't in it a lot because I was kind of curious when I watched it or read it, because I thought, wasn't it with the children's actors rules, they're only supposed to do so many long, and that's why they have twins quite often. Which Sprouse twin played Ross's son Ben? Could go back and forth. They look the same. back then. Anybody watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? With both of them? My kids did, so I ended up watching. Which Sprouse twin played Ross's son, Ben? Oh, screwed up on that one. I meant to put a picture in there. Cole. If I ever use this again, I'll have to fix that. What year did Friends premiere? What year did Friends premiere? 1994, 2000, or 1998? Yeah, there's no room up on my desk. You look like you're going to pounce somewhere. What year did Friends premiere? 1994, 2000, or 1998? It's a good year for me. 1994. That was the year my oldest was born. The 1998 was the year my youngest was born. What is the name of the song that Phoebe frequently sings at Central Perk? What is the name of the song that Phoebe frequently sang at Central Perk? Blowing in the Wind, Smelly Cat, Sweet Child of Mine. What is the name of the song Phoebe frequently sang at Central Perk? Blowing in the Wind, Smelly Cat, Sweet Child of Mine. Songs from kind of different eras. What is the name of the song that Phoebe frequently sang at Central Perk? Blowing in the Wind, Smelly Cat, Sweet Child of Mine. Smelly Cat. Some rendition of something she made up herself. We've only got a few more, and then I'm going to play something else, and we'll chat about something else before we end. What is Joey's favorite food? Burgers, turkey, or sandwiches? What is Joey's favorite food? Burgers, turkey, or sandwiches? I like all of the above. I get some money tomorrow. I'm going to go find some gluten-free bread. I wonder how expensive it is over here in Michigan. So I can make some sandwiches because she's got some lunch meat that needs to be eaten up. Or I can make French toast or just toast. I made taco bowl tonight. I could have made burgers, but then I would need bread to make, unless I did an open face burger, but I don't know, turkey? I don't know what kind of front lunch meat in there. Maybe turkey or ham. They're my favorites. Joey's favorite food is City sandwiches. What's your favorite sandwich? Put it down in the comments. My favorite is usually egg salad or a ham and cheese sandwich, but I kind of like that more on a bun. Love Cuban sandwiches. I have to figure out how to make. I have the recipe at home to make them, but I have to find gluten-free buns. Sandwiches. What holiday does Chandler hate? Oh, a water bowl. I was in the dog's dish. What holiday does Chandler hate? Christmas, Easter, Halloween, or Thanksgiving? What holidays does Chandler hate? Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving. What's your favorite? Most favorite is Christmas. And I don't know. I don't know what my least favorite would be. I would say Easter. It's not because of. I'm just. My kids are too old to hide eggs for or do any eggs. And like Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving, we do a family meal. Halloween, I like giving out candy to the kids. It's like, one for me, one for you. Chandler hates one of them. Thanksgiving. I don't remember why. I would have to go back and watch. Maybe I'll binge watch on the. If I find the channel there. I like Thanksgiving. I like turkey. I like pumpkin pie. And the mashed potatoes and all the other stuff. But what year did the series finale of Friends air? Remember how many years I said it was on and what year it started? You should be able to figure it out. What year did the series finale of Friends air? 1999, 2004, or 2010? What year did the series finale of Friends end? What year did the finale air? 1999, 2004, 2010. I said, what year premiered? We said how many years it's been on. If we calculate that out, we'll come up with the answer, which is 2004. I'm going to stop sharing that because that's the last question. Get back to here. And I'm going to find gotta find. I gotta find the video I want to play. I should have brought it up beforehand, but I just scrolled down through here. No, I don't want the thank you, or I don't want this thumbnail. I want the video. I wish StreamYard hadn't put it so you can't save the video and play it that way. Now I just gotta get to start. So I can stop it real quick so I can share. Yeah. Okay, I gotta put that down. I'm gonna share a screen. Share a screen. Share a screen. Okay, come on.
Backpacked in the hallway, boots by the door for one to stay home. Calendar's finally empty, phone on silent, radio on low. You've carried strangers' midnights, stayed till every siren faded out. Today you're bored in sunshine, leaving all that weight on the dock for now. A helping hands for cruising puts the heroes on the waves. First to run into the fire, now you're sailing toward a change. From the station, from the front line, to an ocean-colored view, helping hands for cruising helps the world say thank you to you. Salt air on your shoulder, coffee and a sunrise split the sky. Laugh lines getting deeper, talking like you finally got tired. Old scars, quiet stories start to loosen up around the rail. You remember how to breathe again with every gentle roll of the tailwind trail. Helping hands for cruising puts the heroes on the waves. First to run into the fire, now you're sailing toward a change. From the station, from the front line, to an ocean-colored view, helping hands for cruising helps the world say thank you to you. For every night you never slept, every vow you always kept. This is more than just a trip, it's a little grace, a lifted grip. See the water, feel it through, even heavy hearts can move. Oh, you're helping hands for cruising, puts the heroes on the waves. First to run into the fire, now you're sailing toward a change. From the noise and from the sirens, to an endless sky of blue, helping hands for cruising helps the world say thank you to you.
How many heroes do you know? Whether it be friends, family, acquaintances, local people? I know quite a few. I know a friend who has been first responder as a police officer. I have one of my cousins was a firefighter. He's retired now. I have several cousins who were in the military. They were friends of my youngest sons that served in the Marines. They've done their time and already stepped back. I've been lucky. I haven't lost any friends or family in the line of duty. Let's put it that way. Some people have lost others. Look at the people, I don't know, not just the military, but we've lost here in Ontario and across Canada. Well, here in Ontario, we've lost some police officers in the last month or so, like one after another, whether it be hit by a vehicle when they're at a road stop, or they've been shot in the line of duty. Just answering a call just to protect us. There's firefighters that have been battling these wildfires. We lost a Canadian firefighter that in a helicopter crash that was helping out in Colorado. I know there was a few more. I think it was Colorado as well. May have been Utah, but they got trapped. They pulled their little thing over them to protect themselves, and they didn't survive. They know going into their line of work that it's dangerous, but we really don't expect that they're going to lose their life or get harmed. So all those people, whether they've in the military or first responders, they gave it all. They go out, run into the danger when we're running away. I want to give back to those heroes. We want to give back to those heroes. That's part of Helping Hands for Cruising. But myself, I want to give back. And what I am doing this summer is I am walking 100 kilometers for heroes. I got a slow start. I was hoping to have more done, but now I've walked 18 kilometers so far. Now I'm over here with Jasper. I'm hoping to get more in because there is a beautiful walking trail back behind Myers over here. I'm just trying to find. And all I'm asking is, small donation. They all add up. Not that nothing I'm getting out of it. But we want to help put those heroes on the cruise, and it takes some cash. I know we're looking for sponsors to help us out, but we appreciate anything anybody can donate. So I put the Zeppi link there. I will pin it to the top, and I will put it in the description afterwards. So if you can find it in your heart to make a small donation, $5, $10, give up your fancy coffee tomorrow, and click on the Zeppi link. I get the dog sniffing my leg here. That's all I'm asking, if you can help out a little bit. You will get a tax receipt sent right to you. Yes, it's in US dollars. If you're looking at it from Canada, it's in US dollars. No? If you have to donate a wee bit less to make it close to $10 US or $5 US, that's fine. But please help. We've already put Kenny and James and Cindy Catanese and Amber and Scott Hicks and Roxanne and Dan and Gabby on a cruise so far. We want to put 10 people on this Heroes cruise. We have 3 selected so far. Probably a 4th after this meeting. Looking at 6 more. We have a Canadian. I'm hoping we get maybe 1 more Canadian, because we're kind of doing it. I know it's listed as USA, but we're kind of USA Canada, because I'm helping out on the board as a Canadian. So see what we can do. I'm not sure what I'm doing next week. What's next week? Next week is, I think it's 6th. My oldest has a birthday on Tuesday, but I have to figure out something. I wish I could get reception over here. We could go live on a walk, but fortunately I don't have cell phone reception over here. So I will be posting videos, me and Jasper going for a walk and showing the nature area. Hopefully it's not too crazy busy with people. It might be on the weekend. Hopefully it won't be busy during the week. Maybe I'll just do walks by myself too, to show you what's going on over here. I wish I was closer to the bridge, but I'm not. So we can't go for a walk under the bridge. Bummer, eh? Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching on the replay, and thanks for anybody that was lurking in the background here. Much appreciated. Take care. Love you guys. See you next week. Bye for now.